Staffs very familiar with the option, and it'll be fun to watch how they adapt to each other's O.
Inagoda kicks it through the end zone. No chance at a return for shotgun look to start for Navy from the 25. It's Horvath keeping the left side. Tiptoes towards the 30. It was a rush of 5 on first down for Horvath. On second, he keeps it on the option. Pitches Chapman. Acceleration and the first down. For the snipe for Navy, Chapman, the senior from Fort Lauderdale. Trips the near side, 33. Teska in the flat has the first down. The running back spins inside the 35, the senior from Pittsburgh.
That's a run.
A handoff to Charles Robinson. It's a sweep. Horvath lasers right in stride for the first down, hiding right. On second, another sweep. Chapman inside the 10, tiptoes toward them.
Scores touchdowns in the red zone as good as anybody in the country.
Another shotgun look, Heidenreich in motion, and that's who gets the carry. Stood up near the 5 and takes these rushing attacks. Teska's turn, and he is swallowed up. Third down and goal. Horvath off right side, he's short. And Chapman in motion. Chapman flips it back. Philly special style play. Instead it's a run that gets all the way in for the score. Horvath was in the pattern.
Top of your screen, he's going to come around on the reverse, and that's the little thing off of it. He has the option of throwing the ball because nope.
In camp, they have the competition of the fastest player who has the Hot Wheels car, and Hutchison was the winner of the Hot Wheels car. One is mostly shotgun based, with Jenkins the quarterback on the draw off left side.
As a receiver after that contact.
I picked up that year. Third down, 11 to go. Jenkins throws to the opposite side and incomplete. Tight intended receiver. And after a Navy drive that took up more than half the quarter, is the Rice punter for his 15th attempt this year. Had 6 punts a week ago in the win against Charlotte. Chapman calls fair catch at the 25.
Kind of a 4-3 like a nickel look.
One of the best pressure teams in college football to this point of the year. Horvath draw goes nowhere. Drayden Dickman in motion. And once again, it's Jackson, and he is wrapped up and thrown back. Kenneth McShann.
And then comes right into the ball. See that helmet right with that ball.
Make the right decisions.
A little different formation on punt there.
McKenna swings that right leg. Chapman, fair catch. 20. Fair.
Short-term motion.
Not too much movement. It's at least less than tennis. Teska, the pickleball teammate, rumbles past midfield, accelerates and stumbles. Boy,
yeah, that's going inside on the left side. Really nice block coming around by Acevedo. He springs him loose inside by blocking the linebacker and walling him off. Once he walls him off, Teska's got a way to go the entire way. Look at the very last.
Against Tulsa. Horvath spins, he has a crease, dances to the outside and is driven down by Heidenreich's in motion. Horvath heaps, has a lead blocker in front and dances in. Call that the pickleball drive. Teammate Teska got him there, and Horvath
to his right. The play starts to his right. The offensive line, they're running a counter the other way.
This one was less than 2 minutes. Just 3 plays. Horvath extra point is Kirk. The sharpness, we've seen the difference. Jenkins blasted, wow. Chase Jenkins got rid. Jenkins looks left, throws that way. Walker again, he needs the 41, he gets close. Rain is coming down harder than it had all game on this drive for Rice. Alexander stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Used to just giving away a bunch of weight on his interior matchups. We mentioned the rain, ball, and Robinson right in the way. Really, that should be an incomplete.
Get a blitz here. Yep.
Pressure comes. Chase Jenkins is chased. Escapes. Leaps and throws. Open Walker dropped it.
Chase Jenkins avoiding the contact, getting the ball off. You see that rain, how hard it's raining.
I learned who it is, and I've definitely learned a thing or two about what makes this country as great as it is Heidenreich. Third down and 3. Option flip. Here's Heidenreich. Gets his third touch and has the first down.
Run left and whatnot. Keep your antenna up because he's a lot more dangerous as a receiver.
There's a play action fake. You said the antenna up. Looking for Chapman. Back in the flex bone set. Another play action. Horvath launches to the sidelines. It is caught in. Team in the game. 3rd and 12.
Gotta get down to the 28-yard line.
Horvath rockets high and incomplete. Be a bowl team for Rice. Still a ways to go. Fair catch. And the penalty marker in is...
First down, Rice.
Jenkins fakes the handoff, pressured, floats over the middle. It's too tall for the Maryland native. Rice still unable to sustain a drive. Great catch by Baqueta and gets that punt off. Ryan Freeman, the snapper, had that one go high. Chapman makes one miss. Earlier today, Memphis plays later today. Horvath turns the corner and accelerates past the sticks. Horvath makes the handoff. Powers himself just shy of midfield.
Pretty simple.
Over your years of watching Horvath, is there a run that you feel like he's most comfortable with?
He's most comfortable running in between the tackles, which is an interesting thing for a guy that is built the way he is.
They go to the gun, Heidenreich in motion. Teska has an opening and has the first down. Plus territory inside the 40. From the 33. Horvath speed option. Again, cuts it up the field past the 30-yard line.
Probably means it's a power sweep.
There is a sweep, and Heidenreich is short.
You see guys hit him and kind of bounce off him.
So now you factor in the 2 timeouts. Play action fake, and Jenkins goes nowhere. And Coach Abel came on, decided to move Jenkins to quarterback in his first operation of business. Going to the air here, and it sails out of bounds.
Do you rush more than 3? That's the question. Or do you put everybody else drops?
They run, and Jackson doesn't get there.
Field goal attempt.
They are going to the air. Horvath to Teska. Makes one miss by the sideline. 6 seconds, and Teska still going. And the yard line that Randy you mentioned right. A low line drive kick that sails left. Time they're allowed to move that early is the tush push. And off to Jackson. Okay. 3rd down and 18. Jenkins, comeback routes.
I mean, a nice play. But again, it's not hard to say what would you really talk about.
65 penalty yards. It's been the only negative for Coach Newberry's team. Horvath floats. Heidenreich stays in. Turns up the field.
An NFL potential.
To the air on 3rd. It's a screen. Teska, leading receiver so far in this game, has more. Over $150 in total yards in this game. Horvath intercepted. It's picked off by Clay Wyatt, who's had a strong drive for Rice, making tackles and now makes the pick. Off to their best start since 2001. Jenkins hunting deep. The adjustment.
And almost a 4-3 look. Dual defensive tackles.
On 4th. Hardeman first down. Nearly surged through. Option near side, and Jenkins keeps.
Willis.
Tackle.
Nice job, Oniha on the outside. Getting a little assist coming from the inside.
Coming into this week.
Great screen team.
Jenkins completes Walker. It's forward progress.
It holds up, and he just zips that thing in.
Somebody that Coach Abel said really wanted to get involved this week. Tries to bounce outside in English again. 3rd down and 9. Fake the pitch. Jenkins tiptoes against Charlotte last week in his touchdown. Turner orbit motion, but instead Hardeman is plopped. Best drive of the game for Rice. Can they keep it going? Jenkins looks in the air, scrambles near side, Off balance floats out of bounds. Needing to get to the 6. Jenkins hit as he throws. Fade ball backside and incomplete. Again, Dickman was the receiver, and now it's
Luke Paris came off the edge with the pressure, and he still managed to put. If you cut it in half, you go for it.
And Goda is good. Back out there after throwing an interception on the last drive. Heidenreich off the pitch. Tries to sneak towards the 30 and stays alive to the.
In this situation, ideally, you get this first down, you keep getting first downs, you add a score, that's how you put a team away.
Randy, we're getting towards October, and the baseball fans know that in October, it's valuable to have that closer. Right? And in his receiving total, he's over 160. Horvath has an open receiver. Hutchison tiptoes along the sideline. So with Teska on the sideline, 2nd down and 8, maybe in plus territory. Horvath rolls out, eyes down the field, and throws it away. Somebody's getting their name or number called. Horvath on 3rd, scrambles near side. He has space up the field, and first down. Yardage takes a big hit. On 2nd and 8, he's leading the way for Horvath. Upended at the 2. Horvath draw outside, all alone, coasting. So not the time. Need to get tips.
It ain't flowing out. That's all I know.
I was saying, you've been able to have it and maintain it through the. Jenkins, deep ball. Draining Dickman with a penalty marker. My favorite part about that is for Allen. They announced
he's being held like crazy. He catches it. He's got it. Do it running the ball.
Running it with the quarterback, Jenkins. Who in the quarterback? Would you like that? Jenkins had just a huge smile on his face. Of course. Needs it here. Jenkins. On 3rd and goal. Everybody near the line of scrimmage. Flip it. It's there for Dickman. But he's chased down. Justin Ross with the wheels to get the track start. Touchdown and a touchdown 2-point conversion. But they're going for the touchdown here. You're at the 3-yard line. Jenkins out pattern. There it is. Touchdown. He finally gets Dickman. It's Jenkins.
Nice job by Jenkins. A lot of timing to this. Dickman catches it.
Rolling on the field is a
An arm pressing it against your chest. Because Dickman gets this ball, his knee is down there.
Pagoda's extra point. An 11-point game. Teska left on the last drive. Haven't seen him since. Horvath continues to march forward. They get this one off with exactly 1 on the play clock. Chapman not snapping it until it's inside of 5 seconds. Horvath to Heidenreich. Turns it up the field, lowers the shoulder, and that physicality. Inside of 5 minutes. Power run for Gutierrez. Credit to them. Have Washington State next on our air. They took it to Washington State earlier this season. What a punt! That nearly closed. Did that land? He did it or no? Dean a touchback off of what was nearly a stunning punt by Carlson. So draining Dickman. They get reset before this 3rd down and 8. Quick throw to the outside.
Like to throw to the outside.
He's looking at the rush. Jenkins takes off. Stops his feet, re-accelerates. He needed the 41. He's
only 3 rush.
For Rice to stay alive. Start over the middle. That was just almost a disaster after picking up the 4th down conversion. Jenkins scrambles. Oh, he's hit hard by Pierce by the sideline, but he was still in bounds when the hit was delivered. But
oh yeah, well in bounds.
Jenkins has time, goes deep, Pierre over his head, but a penalty marker in. So from 44 on 1st down, a field goal, hits the upright and goes through, wow! And then a penalty marker in. So we mentioned how Horvath experienced in pickleball, and in the end, Navy dodgeball. Is your final.